The U.S. and British militaries bombed more than a dozen sites used by Iranian-backed militants in Yemen. The targets included logistical hubs, air defense systems, and weapons storage areas used by the militants. President Biden says the strikes are meant to demonstrate the U.S. will not tolerate the group's attacks on ships in the Red Sea. Fox's Rebecca Castor reports.
The U.S. and U.K. hitting back after weeks of Houthi rebel attacks on merchant ships in the Red Sea. The White House confirming the two countries launched joint military strikes in Yemen on Thursday. Defense officials telling Fox News the strikes were carried out using missiles and fighter jets.
The Houthis need to stop these attacks, and that they will bear the consequences for any failure to do so.
Since late November, the Iranian-backed Houthis have carried out more than 24 attacks on commercial vessels, claiming the violence is a response to Israel's war on Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Though most of the ships targeted have no connection to Israel.
We have the capabilities and the capacity to do what we need to do to execute the missions that we've been assigned.
In a statement, President Biden says he will, quote, not hesitate to direct further measures to protect our people and the free flow of international commerce. But there are fears this could spark a broader regional war. On Thursday, the Houthi supreme leader promised a bigger response to any attacks by U.S. forces on their military positions.
Any American aggression will never go unanswered. The response to any American attack will not be at the level of the operation that was recently carried out with 24 drones and several missiles, but rather much greater.
If we think that firing a few missiles is going to cow the Houthis and they're going to stop doing what they're going to do and they're going to be deterred, that's not going to do it.
Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin remains hospitalized, but said in a statement, in part, quote, the United States maintains its right to self-defense and, if necessary, will take follow-on actions to protect U.S. forces. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox 4 News.